we back. It's time for a classic NBA Wheel of Alphabet. We got a wheel with A through Z. We spin it. We randomly get a player with the last name of the letter that we land on, and we build a team that way. A couple days ago, I started a brand new wheel series on one of my other channels. It is a wheel rebuilding series where I'm letting y'all, the viewers, decide what we do in it. So go ahead and check that out. It's going to be in the description. Show a lot of love on it because I'm super excited. I got some good ideas for it, and y'all also got some good ideas for it based on the comment section. Now, this season is like no other because of health and safety protocol. We had so many players suit up this season. Right now, it is at 608 total players. So let's say we spin the wheel and we get S. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Hit the letter S. We got 40 different players in the NBA that have suited up at one point or another with S. And the more I think about it, more likely than not, our team is going to be trash. Look, just look right here. Oliver Sarr, Trevor Scott, bro, these bros don't even got pictures. They might not even be in 2K, but if they are, we might land on them, and that's like a, what, 60-something overall player? And there was 40 numbers. We hit a random number generator, and then we get the literal 40 at the last dude with the last name S. That is the way we doing things. Let's officially spin that wheel, though. First spin in the video. You could get duplicates too. I'm not taking things off. We got L. I'm thinking Damian Lillard. That's the player I'm thinking. Kevin Love. Those are the players I'm thinking about right off rip. I didn't even think about my boy Zach LaVine. I'm a bad Bulls fan. I'm a terrible fan. Kawhi Leonard. I'm a terrible NBA fan. Those are some good. We got some good options here. Let's just say that. There's 24 of them though. 24 like Kobe, and we get number 22. 22 like Karis LeVert, who just got traded yesterday, and I did a whole video. This is just a video of me promoting other videos. I did a whole video talking about the Karis LeVert trade, but the 22nd player, this is 24, that is 23. We got Kyle Lowry. That's a very, very good start. Kyle Lowry, 22nd player, first player on our team. Next spin, give me something nice. We got R. So we getting some very common last name letters, which is a good thing. That just means better options for better players. And this one has 21, including Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson, Derrick Rose, D'Angelo Russell. Okay, so there's a lot of good, really solid role players. No superstars, no star players, but we can take decent players. If anything, we want a young player. Let's get young. 21, and we're getting number 8, which is Nick Richards out of Kentucky. I guess we'll take that. No big deal. This time around, we got the letter Y. Oh, we have a 1 in 3 chance to get an all-star starter. I never really thought about the fact that there's only a couple Ys in the NBA, and 2 of them have the same last name. Thad, Trey, and Omar Yurt-7. I need the number 2. Give me the number 2. If I get the number 2 and I got Kyle Lowry and Trey Young to start off with, I'm decent. Here we go. Moment of truth. We got the number 1, which is Thaddeus Young. Oh, man. Shout out to Thaddeus Johnson, but he ain't no Trey Young. We'd rather have Trey Young. And I low-key would rather have Omar Yurt-7 because at least he's young with some trade value. That's an L. All right, let's get better. Let's get better. Started Kyle Lowry, got 2 L's back-to-back, and now we get the last name A. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar would be a possibility if I was filming this video in 1970-ish. I don't know, dog. There's a lot of A players here, 22 to be exact. I'm not quick-witted enough to be like, oh, we landed on A. Now let's think about Bam Adebayo. Let's think about Steven Adams. I couldn't put that together. Jared Allen even here. Giannis. Oh, my God. Giannis. Literally Giannis. Okay. All right. So we're DeAndre Ayton. Okay, we got good options, man. Out of our 22 options, I would say like more than half of them are positive players, and we take that. 22, we're getting number 9, which in my mind don't put us in Giannis' realm. Maybe it does, but I don't think it does. Oh, no. We were so close to Jared Allen. Shout out to Jose, man. Funny clip going around on Twitter between him and D'Angelo Russell. But, man, if we just a couple more, we get Giannis. Or one less, we get Jared Allen. But instead, we get Jose, a short king. They say he's 6 foot. I don't know how true that is. And you like Kenny, the NBA cracked down on them lying about heights. You would think that, but again, I met Trey Young. Bro, it's not 6 foot. I don't care what they tell you. We going to B. And first name, that B that comes up, I swear to God, the first thing that came to mind was Bam Adebayo again. Bam has a first name B, last name B. I will not switch over till I can think of at least one person. I thought Blake Griffin. I thought Blake Bortles. Jaylen Brown. Whoa, why did that take so long? Jaylen Brown. Okay, hopefully we can get Jaylen Brown. Oh, no, I'm super bad at my job. There are 64 options. And the Ball brothers, Bagley, Mo Bamba, Desmond, there's 64 options, and we go into a second page. And I only can think of one player that was Jaylen Brown, and it took me 40 seconds to do it. All right, whatever. Hopefully we get somebody good. These are some good names. We got RJ Barrett, Scotty Barnes. Those are 2 young players with some value. We got Bradley Beal, who's older, but all-star caliber. All right, we got some options. I like it. 64 options. We're getting number 7. It's Cat Barber. I don't even know if Cat Barber is going to be in the game of 2K. And if he's not, then we will replace him with a 60-something overall, because that's basically what he would be anyway. Shout out to Cat Barber, but he's just not... He's not what we wanted in this situation. We'll just say that. And oh my God, there's got to be like Kyrie Irving. Boom, quick. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. We're gonna do 14 spins, and right now we're gonna spin number 6. One of these times, I'm gonna boom, rapid fire. They're gonna name right there. We got Kyrie Irving potentially. I mean, I don't know. It don't make no sense that I thought of Kyrie Irving so fast. When we got the letter B with 60 options, I struggle. But here we go, 7 options. Kyrie Irving being the best one, but we do got Brandon Ingram, which is really good too. And then we just got like solid role players after that. 7 options. We're getting number 4, which is Brandon Ingram. That's a W right there. All right, there was 2 all-star caliber players here, and we got one of them. That is a huge W. Let's back that up with another all-star. We're going to the last name K. Whoa. I thought about Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Obviously not him. Last name K. It legit might be 0. It might be 0. It's 18, Kenny. You got Kuz, Kuminga. All right, this is not a good batch of players. This is not a good batch of players. There's some okay role players. That's why I couldn't think of nothing. This is not a great, okay, 18 people. And out of the 18, we're getting number 6, which is Louis King, which I swear we get Louis King in like every video, bro. He's starting to come to a KOT4Q legend, because we always end up with him in a series one way or another. Whether it be our Sacramento Kings series or just a random wheel video, Louis King ends up on the team all the time. Ask me what I know about Louis. I don't know a thing. He went to Oregon. He's 6'7". He won at number 23. I ain't never seen him play basketball, though. Okay, that's not true. I've definitely seen him play basketball. I saw him drop a 20-something piece in one of the last games of the season a couple years ago, or last year. We got P. Tony Parker is not in the league anymore. So instead of Tony Parker, the second name that comes to mind is Michael Petrus, but he's no longer in the league. What about my favorite player of all time, Chris Paul? He didn't come to mind, Kenny? I'm telling you, bro, I'm not that quick-witted to make it happen on the fly. Chris Paul is an option. I like that. The rest, not great, but we do got like Jordan Poole. We got Jakob Poeltl. We got Alexei Pokusevski, Michael Porter Jr., Otto Porter Jr., Kevin Porter Jr. This is actually not a bad group of guys. Not a bad group of guys at all. 31 options. We're getting number 14. And it's Mason Plumlee. We got a plum dog millionaire on the team. We'll take that. All right. If my math is right, we got 6 more spins. We got the Grievous Vasquez. Grievous Vasquez is the only player in the history of basketball with the last name V. Prove me wrong. Vucevic exists. Fred VanVleet. Okay. You got some players for sure. You guys, and you know what? Majority of these players is a W. The only person I don't want here is Denzel Valentine. Every other person here I'll take, because either they have trade value or they are good right now. So just don't get the number 2 out of 7, and I'm solid. We got number 5. Great. Devin Vassell. He was the youngest guy here, and we'll take that. Guarantee right here, right now. Whatever letter we land on, I'm naming somebody immediately. Devon Dotson. Boom. Devon Dotson. Got it. Don't worry about whether or not he in the league right now or he not. It's not important. I needed somebody with a last name D, and I did that. Actually had a good number of people, including Anthony Davis, DeMar DeRozan. I have another player on my Bulls with the initials of DD. But instead of going with the dude that be averaging like 28 points per game, I went with the dude that don't get no PT. Spencer Dinwiddie, Luka Doncic. Hey, there's some good numbers. Kevin Durant. Hey, there's some good names here, dog. Kevin Durant, 27 options. We about to get a star, guaranteed. Lock it in. We got the number 20. That's not a star. It's not. I'm already knowing. Sekou. Welcome to the team. Wow, we ain't had to do the Sekou in a minute. That's an L, but at least we got a familiar face. And look, it was right above Devon Dotson, the name I thought of. W. I won't back down to no man or no wheel. We gonna get another one right off the rip. We're going to, oh my God. Drew Eubanks. Nope, his name does not start with it. I can't even name any words that start with U, let alone names. I don't even know if there is one, honestly. And there's not. They don't even have U as an option here. But let's go historic. Let's look at historic. There's got to be a few players in NBA history with the last name U. There's no way. Okay. So yes. Ekpe Udo, Bino Udrih. Okay. Tyler Eulis. All right, I heard that name in a minute. Wes Unseld, of course, he's a Hall of Famer. All right, Ben Uzo, I remember that name, and I remember this name too. I never learned how to pronounce it though, because he wasn't in the league long enough for me to pronounce it. But currently, there is no U in the league, so I don't feel bad. Ime Udoka's here, former NBA player / current coach. So you know what? That's a W for me, because I couldn't name somebody because there wasn't nobody. We're going back to K. Kyle Kuzma came to mind, but that's kind of cheated because we just ended up with K earlier in the video, but there can't be duplication, so we'll see who else we can get at K. If you remember, it was 18 names, and we're getting number 7. Corey Kispert. Again, we were so close to getting Louis King. Again, he just finds a way. But instead, we get Corey Kispert, who's a younger player, rookie player this season. So, if anything, he got some good trade value. But as I look at my team, it's not good at all. It's a rebuild of talent, so I guess that's fine. 3 more of these. Come on, give me some nice letters. Give me some letters we ain't seen before. Z. Zaza Pachulia. Z? There's definitely a Z. There's definitely a Z. Zubac and Zeller are the only. Zubac and Zeller. That's it. 1 or 2. Both pointing to number 40. Interesting. We're getting number 1, and that was Zeller. We added a Zeller. We have a Plumlee. Now we got a Zeller. We just got all the brothers across the league. Now give us a Curry. There's not an X. There's not an X, right? Right. We keep it moving. There's no X in the entire league right now currently. And history, don't ask me. We're going to the letter F. Jordan Farmar is the first thing that comes to mind. But I also think about not Furkan Korkmaz. Fall. Taco Fall. That was the name. This is not a good group of guys. The best guys here is De'Aaron Fox. And we got number 10. Evan Fournier. Okay, we'll take Evan Fournier. He's a good player. I would have loved to get one more to get De'Aaron, but we'll settle for Evan. And the very last spin of the entire video will be the letter V again. I remember that there were 7 players with V's, and we got number 5. If I'm not mistaken, Devin Vassell was number 5. He was. So we'll go again, and we got the number 2. And what did I say? As long as we don't get the number 2, we good. But we got the number 2, and now we got Denzel Valentine. And just like that, we have a roster. It's not a good one, but my job as a GM is to make it a good one and go ahead and win a championship. Here's our team. The wheel didn't really like us today. Sometimes the wheel be doing us decent. Today was not one of those days, man. A lot of centers, it looks like. No power forwards. We got Brandon Ingram and Kyle Lowry as our best players. We got a lot of work to do. That's all I'm going to say. We got a lot of work to do. And like players like Sekou Nabouye is not on the team because 2K still hasn't fixed. If you're on a 2-way contract and you go into free agency, you can't sign them until the beginning of the next season. And he wants $18 million. You know he's not worth $18 million, right? Okay, cool. So I was like, you know what? We better off just not adding you to the team. So let's just see. What do we have? 2.5 star for Cody Zeller. 3 star for Devin Vassell. I mean, this is about to be really, really rough. They even got Cat Barber in the game, which is a W. Face scan, no. But hey, he's on the team. This might be one of my better or more difficult rebuilds to do because they ain't give us much to start off with. Not a lot of young players, not a lot of good value, but we're going to have to do our best thing. Starting off by getting PG-13. PG at the 2. I'm going to say that as of right now, Brandon Ingram is safe. It depends on what type of team we're trying to build. I don't think with the assets that we got, we're going to be able to get a superstar player. So because of that, we might just get a bunch of like all-star caliber players, but no superstars. So if that's the case, then Brandon Ingram might be here to stay, but only time will tell. We just got to figure out. I mean, if somebody throws me the right offer for him, everybody is able to be traded. You see what I mean? Hopefully I can pull off this trade. I'll give it up a first. I mean, it was either keep Paul George, who's an 88, or go get an 86 and an 85, and I guess a 78. And we're building on depth. That's our thing right now. Since we can't get a superstar, let's build off depth. And now we have Kyle Lowry. Oh, no, Pascal Fred VanVleet. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? Kyle Lowry taught Freddie so much that I just called Freddie Kyle Lowry. That's kind of crazy. And we still got Brandon Ingram. So I think that was one heck of a trade, Kenny. Thank you. I'm singing the same tale for a second time. We're trading for Bradley Beal, hopefully. I would prefer not to give up a first-round pick, so I will give you Nick Richards instead. They still want that first. They'll give me Rui Hachimura. You know, I'll do that. Rui Hachimura is a young player with some value we can flip. Okay, I talked all of that about Brandon Ingram being safe, but I upgraded him to Bradley Beal. We got Freddie, we got Brad, we got Pascal, and we got room to make other deals. Cool. We got Rui Hachimura in that deal, which is actually really, really solid. Contract is pretty small at 4.5, but he got good value. You throw him with Thad Young's contract and a first-round pick, and you low-key don't get nothing. I see this one. Not a batch. We don't have a center at all. Daniel Gafford is more of a backup center than the starter center. You know what? We'll do this trade. It probably not the best trade that we could have got for what we were trading, but I think that's solid. You know what I'm saying? We upgrade this starting small forward position. Our starting five looks elite. You know what I'm saying? Looks elite. You don't know who gonna give you a bucket night in and night out. It could be any one of these dudes. Can I get Miles Bridges for the low? They definitely want these 2 first-round picks. I don't really want to give them the 2 first-round picks. So how do we do this trade without giving them 2 first-round picks? I don't really need Terry Rozier, but we don't have the money to just get Miles Bridges by itself. So I'll be willing to give up Chris Boucher in this trade too. Deal. Okay, so now we got our starting small forward. Yes, Miles Bridges is going to play small forward because that's why I see him as anyway. He's playing power forward based on necessity. Boom, starting lineup looks elite to me. Now, the bench can use some help. Daniel Gafford's probably here to stay. As a 79 overall player that's making $1 million a year, that's a steal. We don't need 2 centers. Evan Fournier making too much money to be coming off my bench. We got Jalen Johnson here who can add some value to a potential trade. So, you know what I'm saying? We working. This feels like a speed rebuild. I done already traded 7, 8, 9 people. Depth is this team's name. We're going to bring in Derek White and Keldon Johnson, both 80 overall players, both do their own thing respectively. And now we got a good backup shooting guard. We got a good backup power forward. We got a good backup center. Go get a good backup point guard and another good backup wing. We solid. We ready to simulate games and go ahead and win us a championship. You know, this is a team that started off with Kyle Lowry and Brandon Ingram and some picks. And we turned it around pretty quick, low-key. I was looking for a backup wing. And yes, Jae'Sean Tate is going to be that dude. He's a 6'4" power forward, which tells me if I made him a small forward, his overall is probably going to stay the same or go up. But it went down. Regardless, he is just the backup small forward on this team. And now just get some point guard play. That's not Armani Brooks. Shout out to him, though. And we're good. We're ready to simulate games. But I need to fill a roster real quick. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be back. I'm trading these 2 players and getting back a first-round pick in Josh Okogie. Josh Okogie's making $4 million. And we throw that $4 million, one of our league minimums, in that extra first-round pick. I feel like we can get that point guard we've been waiting for. Boom. Top 10 protected pick. Josh Okogie. Watch us turn up to a... Ooh, we don't really need Cam Johnson, but that's a player. Kevin Porter Jr. don't really fit that. He's more of a shooting guard than a point guard. Come on, Mitchell Robinson? Mitchell Robinson? But no, we already got Daniel Gafford. We don't need another center. But I just see that overall, and I'm like, yeah, that's our dude. Hey, the trade market for... There's no such thing as a cheap point guard, is it? A cheap backup point guards just don't exist. All right, we throw 2 first-rounders with Josh Okogie. Somebody's going to bite. Kendrick Nunn. Cool. We'll take Kendrick Nunn. He'll be the guy. We ain't seen him play in 100 years, but he'll be the guy. And just like that, we got a nice 10-man rotation of Freddie All-Star, Bradley Beal, Miles Bridges, Pascal Siakam, and Clint Capella. Off the bench, we got Keldon Johnson, Derek White, Jae'Sean Tate, and Daniel Gafford with Kendrick Nunn. Woo! Okay, first game of the season against OKC. This is current OKC, so that should be a win. It was not because Shea is unguardable, but second game of the season against, yeah, Bradley, yeah, Freddie. Go ahead and make another All-Star appearance in the fictional world of 2K. Yup. Okay, starting off 500, not the greatest. I did just see a trade for Jaylen Brown. I probably should have taken that. But no, Bradley Beal's having a good season so far. What am I talking about? All right, let's go ahead and simulate. Hopefully we're good. I'm going to simulate to the All-Star. Just in case we're not good, and then we just make some trades. But if we are good, we're just gonna sit past that and get to the off season. End of the season is here, and we are the 2 seed. The Lakers, the current day Lakers, are the 1 seed. So that's the team I'm looking out for. I mean, maybe they made some trades to make themselves better. I don't really know, but we were the 2 seed, so I'm looking out for them. You know what I'm saying? I always need a little rival, a rivalry player or team. Once we do these things, Russell Westbrook is All NBA 3rd team, regardless of what his overall say. 2K Russell Westbrook is still ridiculous, all right? NBA 2nd team there. We were the 2 seed. That's okay. We're going against the Warriors in the first round. Yeah, that's not the greatest team to go against in the first round. How are they a playoff team or play-in team? I don't know. We win game 1. Game 2. Oh, we going to beat them? Okay. Beat them easily? Nope. Y'all know the methods. Shorten that rotation by 2. I need my star players to be more of a star. Miles Bridges is upset for some reason. I don't understand why. We're up 3-2. We go ahead and get out of there. Now we're going against the Pels, who's another one of those 2K teams, man. The Pels love 2K. No, the 2K love the Pels. And this is without Brandon Ingram. Remember, Brandon Ingram started off on our team. They are really high seed with this Rico lineup. They're the 3 seed. We win game 1. And yeah, Bradley. Go ahead and do that to him. Go ahead and do that to him, Bradley. Another 30-piece. Another one. Give me another 30-piece, Bradley. Yes, sir. Give me one more of them things. Get me out of that first round or that second round. And in the last game, Pascal with the 40 and 10 and 8. All right. And now we're going against the Lakers. Okay. All right. So y'all know what the Lakers look like. They didn't make any trades. They have Trevor Reed starting at the 3. Avery Bradley starting at the 2. They got the better top end talent for sure because LeBron and Anthony Davis, we don't have anything to match up with that. But the rest of the team, we're killing them. You know what I'm saying? So slow down LeBron, prevent Anthony Davis from having the greatest series of all time. We should be fine. Forgot Russell Westbrook is really, really good in this game. Wow. It's real life the Russell Westbrook show. Wow. Wow. They just had 4 double-doubles on us. They had 5 double-doubles. We got out-rebounded by almost 20. They had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double-doubles on us. That's got to be a league record. Most double-doubles by one team in one game. All right. Let's go super try-hard tactics. Nobody getting no rest because y'all out here hooping like some teenagers instead of the millions of dollars we supposed to be paying y'all. Stop playing. I know you're gonna be fatigued, but you put yourself in this hole. We're gonna lose. We lost. We didn't lose. We got swept. Okay, maybe not the best. 3 for 22. You were 3 for 22. Yeah, exile him. Wow, the Lakers are really that nice. Nope, they got swept. I don't know what to tell y'all.